Hi, I'm Julie Fleming, and this is the Alzheimer's Caregiver Minute. Let's talk about burnout. I have figured out how to overcome burnout, and I want to share that with you because chances are at some point you are going to feel so run down that burnout is the only word for you. I have 3 key suggestions for you. Number 1 is if you are feeling burned out, you're probably exhausted. So sleep anywhere you can, anytime you can. Overnight sleep obviously is the best, but chances are if you're an active caregiver, you're not going to have the luxury of getting 10 hours of sleep. When you do, take it, of course, but look for other opportunities to supplement your sleep. I'm sitting in my office right now and I cannot tell you how many times I've just put my head back on this chair for a power nap. By itself, power naps are not the answer, but they will revive you, they'll give you a little more energy, and they do add up. So take a nap anytime you can. Number 2, set priorities. You cannot do everything. You probably already know that. When you are feeling burned out, though, you need to cut back to the bare minimum. And you need to figure out what matters most to you. So for instance, for me, having a clean house is important, a hygienic house, a safe house. But having a tidy house, not so much. So if you were to come visit me, I would probably say, welcome, come on in. Let me just warn you, my house is clean, but it's not tidy. And that's okay with me. Sure, I'd like a tidy house. I used to have a tidy house, but these days, that's just not the priority. Only you can choose what you can let go and feel good about it versus what you can let go and feel crazy about it. So set your priorities and look for anything that you can let slide for the time being while you recover from burnout. That'll give you more time for sleep. Number 3, this is a big one. This was the hardest one for me. Ask for help. There are a lot of resources that you can tap into. Every community has something. You probably have friends, neighbors, perhaps coworkers. There are community organizations. You may be a member of a church or a temple or any kind of house of worship. It's amazing the number of people who will help if you give them the opportunity. It's hard to ask, but when you do and when you choose the right people, don't, as they say, don't go to a hardware store for milk. Ask people whom you know have time and have interest in helping you, and ask for something specific. It's really amazing what people will do. You can also think about paid ways to get help. So maybe you send your laundry out once a week and it comes back to you all nice and folded and all you have to do is put it away. I actually found a meal prep service that would prepare meals for, I could choose from a menu. They would prepare meals so that all I would have to do is throw them together and cook them. And it was actually cheaper than it would have been for me to prepare those meals myself. Look around, get some help, and ask people for what you need. Those are 3 tips. There's a lot more, of course, to recovering from burnout. It's a very individual process. But if you get those bedrocks in and then figure out what else you need, probably movement is a part of it. It may be some kind of social activity. Again, everybody is different. But if you have these 3 bedrocks in place, you can build from those and you can overcome burnout. I also have some other suggestions for you on self-care. You'll see some blanks underneath this video. If you fill those out, I'll send you a quick checklist that I call Comfort Care for Caregivers. It gives you some suggestions on things you can do to take care of yourself without spending a lot of time or money. And all of those are also helpful for overcoming burnout. So that's it for today. I hope it's helpful, and I'll see you again soon.